guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video and it's Vlogmas. Welcome. If you're new, definitely hit the subscribe button, and if you are an old viewer of mine, like I've got like 100,000 subscribers. If you've watched my previous videos and you're a subscriber already, then thanks for the support and I hope you enjoy this video. You will have seen the thumbnail. Yeah, that was me. I look completely different. Yeah, I was not a happy weight. I was really unfit, I'd got to the point where I'd walk up the stairs and I would be completely out of breath and just not healthy. And I've struggled with my weight because I've yo-yoed quite a lot. But there's been long periods of my life where I have been fit and I have been healthy. So for me to have got to that state, my family noticed it. Everyone noticed it around me that I wasn't happy. Now I just want to put a disclaimer out there. If you are that size, the size that I posted a photo of, I'm not fat shaming at all. I don't want it to come across like I'm saying, oh my god, you need to lose weight if you are that size, because I'm not saying that at all. Personally, with my height and what I look like, I wasn't healthy. I know I wasn't healthy. I was really unfit, and from a personal perspective kind of thing, I just needed to do something about it. I just want to get that out there because I don't want to come across, I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope you get what I mean. Anyway, so as I was saying, I've yo-yoed quite a lot with my weight. I had, when I was growing up, I was like the chubby one. I was always the chubby one. And people used to say it was puppy fat all the time. And I think the mums just say that to make you feel better. But yeah, they used to say, yeah, you'll grow out of it, it's just puppy fat. And maybe that is to some degree true, because when you're like going through puberty, obviously your body's changing and your body's probably like, what is happening? I'm coming on my period, all sorts is changing in my body. I basically yo-yoed my whole life. And then I finally got to a point when I was about 16 and I was going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week with my mum. And I got to a really healthy stage and I just felt amazing. It was before my prom as well. I remember like being like, I wanna be healthy for my prom. I wanna look healthy. So I remember I lost a bit of weight, and it wasn't even just the weight, it was just me feeling good at the gym. It makes you feel 10 times more confident when you're doing fitness and that kind of thing. So I was just happy all round, the fact that I was going to the gym on a regular basis. And don't get me wrong, I was still like treating myself. Sometimes I'd come out the gym and go straight into McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. But also I wouldn't advise anyone to do that now, because that is not a healthy way to live. But that's what I did. When I was 16, I was stupid. So yeah, so then I went through a healthy stage, and then I went to uni. I went to uni when I was 19. I went later, I had like a gap year before that, and I just ballooned at uni, like as you do. You just go a bit crazy, don't you, because you're living on your own, you're getting your own food, and that really affected me. I put on loads of weight, and again, I wasn't happy. I really wasn't happy. I was at uni, there was stages where I was very depressed. I don't want this to be a negative video, because it's not, because it's the transformation video. Yeah, I was depressed, and I think that probably was one of the contributing factors, the fact that I'd put on so much weight. I wasn't going to the gym. I was eating so much shit, like I was just eating shit all the time, and I really wasn't feeling good. Then I broke up with my boyfriend at the time, and then I started getting fit again, started going to the gym, and I was absolutely loving it. I lost weight. Okay, so I just had to change my memory card. So I think I was saying, then I lost weight, went to the gym, I was going to the gym, and then I met Liam, my boyfriend now, and he was a massive gym buff at the time as well, so we both were really into fitness, both go to the gym a lot. And then we moved down to London and had a bit of a difficult time. And yeah, we just got really stressed out with work, etc., and put on loads of weight. We lived in a tiny studio flat, and that's no excuse whatsoever. There was a lot of times where we tried. I don't know if anyone else does this, but there was times where, I don't want to admit this, but we joined a gym in London, and we went all the way to the gym. Bear in mind, we had to get a tube and then walk about 15 minutes after we got off the tube to the gym that we was at. And then we got all the way there and we said, do you know what, should we just leave it? And this was probably about 6 AM in the morning before we had to go to work. Then we got back on the tube and went all the way back to our flat. How embarrassing is that? It's like, you made the journey, you've got on the tube, you've got up at 6 AM, just get your ass into the gym. And that was like a low point in my life, I must admit. Yeah, so we put on quite a lot of weight. We'd probably put on, well, I know we put on about 4 stone between us. And we weren't healthy. We would get out of breath at the most ridiculous things. And I just felt really shitty in myself. Like, fair enough, if you are a plus size girl or boy, plus size person, and you are completely happy with yourself, then that's absolutely amazing. Like, you do you, and like, I'm not slating anyone who is plus size at all. I don't want to come across like I'm doing that. But for me personally, I knew that I wasn't healthy from a personal perspective with my height and everything, because I'm very short. I just don't suit, one, I don't suit being that heavy, and two, I just knew, I knew in myself I couldn't walk up the stairs without being out of breath. Like, that's when you know something needs to change, honey. So then we moved back to Manchester. I'm sorry if this is like my life story, but I'm going to also put a few pictures for different, well, you've already seen them, so I don't know why I explain that. Yeah, so then we moved back to Manchester, got into our really nice flat in Media City. We lived in Media City for a bit, and then we was like, right, we need to do something about this. This is not okay. Like, we weren't happy at all. It was affecting everything. Like, we had like low moods all the time. We was getting really aggravated and the most stupid stuff. We just weren't healthy. My boyfriend, this was before I was vegan as well, my boyfriend used to get a kebab like every weekend, and we'd just fall into really bad habits like that. So there was a point where I basically, we started going back to the gym, and then when we was going back to the gym, I turned pescatarian. Then I went vegetarian, and while I was vegetarian, Liam, I think he went pescatarian when I was vegetarian. Anyway, so we was getting back on the gym grind, and that was kind of our turning point, really, where we lost a lot of weight. We lost just over 4 stone between us. So we lost all of that weight. It actually might have been more than that, because we were the healthiest. Well, no, not as healthy as when we first met each other, have to admit. But now we're past mid-20s mark, so things start going south from there, don't they? Yeah, so we was back into the gym, gymming it, loving it, absolutely loving it. And then that takes us on to now, because although I've had like periods of time when I went in for my operation, so I had a couple of months off the gym, but now I'm vegan and Liam's vegan. So Liam stopped eating meat and fish and dairy and etc, etc. He eradicated all of that out of his diet. So coming up to a year for me, and I would say about 7, 8 months for Liam. And that has been like a massive had a massive influence to me losing weight as well. I do think when you go vegan, if you do it properly and you eat healthy, not if you're eating loads of shit obviously, but if you do eat healthy, then you do lose the weight as part of the whole process. But that doesn't mean to say that if I didn't do, because I don't think that was the be all and end all. I really did work hard at the gym. I was going to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week. We really did put the effort in. That takes us up to now, and I've maintained my weight for the past, I want to say 6 months, which is absolutely crazy for me because usually I yo-yo a lot with my weight. So I've done really well to keep it at a steady pace, and now I'm wanting to step it up a gear. I want to build my strength more. I want to lift heavier weights at the gym. I literally love weightlifting. It's amazing. It makes you feel so good, and I really do think that's like a massive benefit to my health condition, endometriosis as well. If you are new to my channel, then I basically have a condition called endometriosis, which is to do with my cycle, and my body doesn't work the way it should basically. So that has like an effect on things. I do have to have, like, I had a laparoscopy operation in August, so obviously when I'm having like an operation then I can't work out, but at the moment I'm trying my best to work out 5 times a week, Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday we have off, although on Sunday we have been going for a jog. So we're really like full power in. I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. Like, we're establishing a proper routine as well. At the moment we're doing Mondays chest, Tuesdays shoulders, Wednesdays legs and bums, and Thursday is back, and Friday is arms. So that's kind of our routine. That's working out well for us at the moment. It might be where if I do go through like a bad patch, I might have to start doing full body workouts, because obviously that'll be easier. So I've got down to 9 stone 6, and memory card died again. So yeah, as I was saying, I am happy with my weight at the moment. I do want to tone up. I do want to tone up my tummy a little bit more, although it has got a little bit more flat since I've been going back to the gym. But I definitely want to tone up a lot more, and I just want to. My main goal is to lift heavier weights and just to build my strength. And I think when you have a focus like that, rather than losing the weight, or you want like abs or like anything that's like quite unattainable, I think that's where it can get a little bit dangerous, or like you kind of hitting your head at a brick wall, if that makes sense. Because you need focus, like building your strength. The weight loss in your body is kind of secondary to that, and it's just a bonus, because building your strength makes you feel so good mentally. And if you're like me, your mental health is a battle. So I would say exercise has been amazing for my mental health, and I can't thank the gym enough because it's amazing. It just makes me feel so good. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed listening to my body transformation story, and if you've got any tips for me to maintain this lifestyle, etc, etc, or you want to discuss in the comments, then leave me a little comment, and definitely subscribe if you're new, and leave me a little like too. So I know you liked this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!